stand and join us for the singing of the Canadian this evening. In order to give our full attention, please make sure that all cell phones are turned off or on vibrate mode. Thank you very much.
It is my pleasure to introduce the stage party. Mr. Audrey Makaputidyai, Consul General of Canada in Ho Chi Minh City. Mr. Warren Hishizaki, Director of Education for the District School Board of Niagara. Ms. Win T. Q. Wan and Mr. Chin Kwan Dong, the Board of Directors of CIS. Mr. Mark Fenwick, Head of School. Mr. Paul Hutton, Secondary Principal. Mr. Harry Arena, K-6 Principal. And Ms. Melanie Tinkus, Vice Principal of K-8.
It is now my pleasure to introduce a group of honored guests from throughout the Canadian International School System. Ms. Win Thi Tan, BCIS Elementary Principal. Ms. Phan Thi Phung, BCIS Secondary Principal. Ms. Win Van Ngay, Vice President of the Board of Directors of VCBS. Ms. Win Tan Nhan, Vice Principal of VCBS. Ms. Win Chong Chuk, Vice Director of E-Study School. I would like to call upon Mr. Mark Fenwick at this time to bring greetings from the school. Mr. Mark?
Well, good evening. It is my personal pleasure and honor really to welcome both the parents and the friends of our graduating class of 2013. Tonight is very significant for you as a family, and we invite you to join us in this important celebration.
Xin chào quý vị, tôi rất vinh dự và hân hạnh được chào mừng quý vị phụ huynh và bằng hữu đến dự buổi lễ tốt nghiệp ngày hôm nay. Buổi tối hôm nay thực sự là khoảng thời gian đáng nhớ cho mỗi gia đình và nhà trường, và chúng tôi cũng rất vui khi được chia sẻ cùng với lại quý vị phụ huynh và các em học sinh và kỷ niệm khoảnh khắc đáng nhớ này.
It has been our professional privilege to teach your children each day, in some cases for the past 3 or 4 years. And so tonight is also a very significant night for us as a CIS school community.
Và thưa quý vị, với nhà trường và các thầy cô thì mỗi ngày đến trường là một ngày vui, và chúng tôi trân trọng cơ hội được giảng dạy con em của chúng ta. Và đối với một số giáo viên ở đây thì cái cơ hội giảng dạy đó nó đã kéo dài trong vòng từ 3 tới 4 năm rồi. Và sự kiện tối ngày hôm nay thật sự rất quan trọng cho cộng đồng CIS nói chung.
I am very grateful to be standing on this stage in the company of my leadership colleagues, in the company of our teaching faculty, K-12, and the board of directors, smiling at the parents and family, and smiling at each one of the impressively gowned graduates.
Thưa quý vị, tôi rất vui khi đứng trên sân khấu này và cùng với các đồng nghiệp là các thầy cô giáo trong ban giám hiệu nhà trường, cũng như là các thầy cô giáo giảng dạy từ lớp mầm non cho tới lớp 12, cùng với các thành viên của hội đồng quản trị cũng như các vị lãnh đạo trong hệ thống. Tôi sung sướng được chia sẻ khoảnh khắc này và cùng với những niềm vui và cùng nở nụ cười thành công và tự hào vì những chàng trai cô gái xinh đẹp trong buổi lễ phục tốt nghiệp tối hôm nay.
And I am delighted indeed that we have a special guest here this evening to address the graduating class. Both Mr. Audrey and Mr. Warren will be introduced to you in the program.
Và tôi cũng xin được trân trọng giới thiệu chúng ta có hai vị khách đặc biệt tối ngày hôm nay, và chúng ta sẽ mời hai vị khách này lên phát biểu trong buổi lễ, trong chương trình của chúng ta.
And finally, I know that our graduating class here in Vietnam is joined in spirit by their classmates who are graduating in Ontario.
Và cuối cùng thì tôi cũng muốn được chia sẻ rằng đối với cộng đồng CIS Việt Nam tại đây, các em học sinh lớp 12 hiện tại đang học tại Ontario cũng sẽ tốt nghiệp trong thời gian sắp tới, và chúng tôi biết rằng các em học sinh đó cũng đang tham gia và dõi theo sự kiện đáng nhớ này.
So my sincere appreciation to all are in attendance this evening. We know that it does take an entire CIS school community to support student success.
Và xin được nhận lòng biết ơn của tôi vì sự hiện diện của quý vị trong buổi lễ ngày hôm nay. Và chúng tôi biết rằng để học sinh đạt được thành công của ngày hôm nay thì điều này đòi hỏi sự đóng góp của cả cộng đồng CIS.
Come on.
Thank you, Mr. Mark. I would now like to call up our high school principal, Mr. Paul Hutton, to deliver the principal's message.
Good evening, everyone. Well, we're finally here. June 20th, 2013, our first graduating class at CIS. A moment to pause, take a breath, acknowledge everyone's hard work, and accept our communal good fortune, revel in our success, and realize that from this day forward, the dreams of these graduating young men and young women are theirs for the living. For the past 4 years have indeed meant a lot of work for them, their teachers, their parents, and many of the members of the community at large. We all savor your success because they represent the collective goals of all of the individuals who have touched your lives. You, as our new graduates, go into the world with all of the promise of the 17 or 18 years that you have brought. At this place now, you can carry on your responsibility and the potential to understand the challenges that face our world and choose the meaningful lives as agents of positive change, not as a burden, but as a promise to yourselves and to your families, present and future, and to your communities. This cinema is filled with promise. The love and commitment of your parents and your teachers and your friends raise you up. We recognize the possibilities in each of our graduates, and we believe in you and urge you to believe in yourselves. And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and your intuition. You now are about to become CIS's first CIS graduating class. Congratulations to our graduates, to our parents, and to our teachers. Health and happiness to all of you, and the best of luck to our graduates in the future.
Thank you very much, Mr. Paul. I am now honored at this time to introduce Mr. Audrey Mukhopadhyay, the Consul General of Canada in Ho Chi Minh City, who is our keynote speaker this evening. Mr. Audrey grew up in Halifax, Nova Scotia, and studied economics at Dalhousie University in Canada. He then studied on a scholarship at Oxford University, England, where he earned 2 more degrees, an MBA and a Master of Philosophy and Economics. The scholarship he earned is known as a Rhodes Scholarship and is widely considered to be one of the world's most prestigious international scholarships. He has worked in a variety of positions during his career and was appointed to his present post in Vietnam in 2009. In his role as Consul General, Mr. Audrey has championed Canadian culture and in particular education, which has been an important part of the work Mr. Audrey recently spoke to our students about in his annual address on the topic of global citizenship. Please give Mr. Audrey a very warm CIS welcome. Mr. Audrey, thank you.
Thank you, Adam, for that kind introduction. Xin chào. Bonsoir à tous. Je suis très heureux de vous voir réunis ici ce soir. Le conseil d'administration, Madame Winty Q. Wan et Monsieur Trin Quan Dong, Monsieur Warren Hoshizaka, directeur de l'éducation pour le conseil d'administration des écoles du district Niagara, le président de l'école, M. Mark Fenwick, le directeur, M. Paul Hutton et M. Harry Arena, enseignants, parents et étudiants. Of course, the focus of this celebration, and to young people to whom I address my words this evening, are the new graduates of the Canadian International School in Ho Chi Minh City. My connection with the Canadian International School began when I first participated in the grand opening of this institution's first campus almost 4 years ago. Since that time, visits to your school and your enthusiastic participation in the Terry Fox runs have afforded me the opportunity to see you grow, learn, and now graduate. I wish to congratulate you on these achievements and express my happiness in being able to join you this evening. Graduates, you are entering your adult lives during a period in history that is being dubbed the Information Age. As a human being in the Information Age, you are exposed to more information in a week, be it through television, the internet, or telephones, than many people in the past encountered over the course of their lifetimes. This new reality brings with it sweeping implications. I would like to address some of these implications tonight by sharing with you a few thoughts about information and the role it plays in your lives, specifically in the context of three things that may loom large in the minds of recent high school graduates: education, lies, and careers. I will begin with education. One fact of the information age is that much of the information you encounter is not, in actuality, created or disseminated for your education or benefit. In reality, information is often spread to serve a specific external purpose. This could include information disseminated to affect your consumer behavior or win your sympathy for a cause. As a student, you have enjoyed some protection from this sort of misinformation. You have had the good fortune to be guided by teachers who are different from many disseminators of information in one critical learning of your joys, successes, and contributions as they float down the information stream in the years to come. Merci beaucoup, de bonne chance, Clément Wivy.
Thank you very much, Mr. Audrey. We would now like to call upon Mr. Warren Hoshizaki, the Director of Education for the District School Board of Niagara. Mr. Warren is regarded in Ontario and across Canada as an experienced and visionary leader, as well as a knowledgeable and entrepreneurial educator, interested in building international relationships that create strong learning partnerships. He has worked closely with the CIS Board of Directors to ensure we have reached today's accomplishment. Despite his very busy schedule at this time at his own school system, he has kept his commitment by flying 14,000 kilometers to witness and participate in the first CIS graduation in Vietnam. We're very grateful you are here to celebrate with us this evening, Mr. Warren. Please join in welcoming Mr. Warren to CIS.
Thank you very much. It is a pleasure and an honor to be here to represent the trustees and staff of the District School Board of Niagara at the first graduation ceremony for the Canadian International School in Ho Chi Minh City. This is a very special day for everyone, for the students, the teachers, the Board of Directors, and for DSBN. For students, it's the culmination of your years of hard work and studying in a new school, a new curriculum, and in a new language. You should be incredibly proud of what you have accomplished so far. For parents, it's a day filled with pride and happiness that your child has reached this tremendous milestone. For teachers, the pride and joy you feel seeing your students graduate is one you will never forget. And for the Board of Directors of CIS Vietnam, what a wonderful day to be congratulating the first graduates of this new school. You started with a vision of what education should look like for CIS Vietnam, and you have worked tirelessly to bring this vision to life. Today, you too can be proud of these students and their hard work to bring honor to themselves, their families, and their school. This year at DSBN, we asked a songwriter to write a song that would help to inspire our students and our teachers. He came up with a great song entitled Sky's the Limit. Our students have performed this song with great enthusiasm and energy, and its real meanings to everyone. All good wishes for your continued success from the DSBN, from Ontario, and from Canada. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Warren.